I left my MCN yesterday, February 7th, 2019. I was partnered with Curse Network, aka Union for Gamers, since 2015. And don't get me wrong, they're an excellent network, but it's just time to move on. You know, you have your first phone, after a while, it's just time to upgrade. It's time to do something better and bigger. And that's exactly what I did. Now I'm independent. I'm just a YouTube partner. I'm not with no network whatsoever now. And I think that's better. Now, I've been with like about 3 networks back in the days. I was partnered with Zoomin TV. This is going all the way back to 2012. Then I left them because I had a copyright strike, so they automatically kicked me off their network, which is horrible. Your partnership is supposed to help you out when it comes down to, copyright and see what they can do, but they just blatantly dropped me. And then I went with Freedom, right? I've been with Freedom since 2013 through 2015, and then here we are with Union for Gamers, 2015 through 2019. It was a good run, but it's just time to move on. And I feel like MCNs in general, since I've been with 3 networks, I just feel like they just not worth it, or the ones that I've been with, it's just not worth it in my opinion. Now, back in the days, like around 2016, I wanted to be partnered with Full Screen Network, but I heard a lot of complaints, and you have to sign a 2-year contract. Now, MCNs, once you sign a 2-year contract with an MCN, you don't know what that MCN is going to stand in 2 years later. And not to mention, if you want to leave, you just got to wait for that time period. And that sucks. And between Freedom and Curse Network, I love the fact how you can leave anytime with no, why this and why that. You could just leave and they'll just sign you off and that's it. But Zoomin TV back in the days, I think it was a 2-year contract and the split was kind of low. So I get like 60% of the revenue and they take like a good chunk of my revenue. And that's the thing, MCNs, they take money from you, but they claim to give you benefits, but in reality, I feel like there's no benefits whatsoever. Back in the days, you need to be partnered with MCN just to have custom thumbnails, have a custom channel art on your channel, be able to monetize your content, get brand deals and sponsorships. That was back in the days, but nowadays, you can do pretty much all that on your own. Once you grind on YouTube, you keep on making content, the deals and the companies, they're gonna contact you, or you can even contact them. But all in all, what I'm trying to say is nowadays you can do everything by yourself. Everything is available to most creators. I know now YouTube has an algorithm now, or a rule set now, where you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time. But away from that, it's pretty much you can do everything on your own. And I hope I didn't make a mistake by leaving this MCN, because I always been with the MCN since when I had 100 subscribers or 200 subscribers. So really young, pretty much the beginning of this channel. I was partnered with Freedom. It's just like, it's crazy, man. And I always been with MCN, and it's just weird to not be with the MCN. And I never understood why bigger YouTubers are so quick to be partnered with the MCN. I'm seeing on Twitter, somebody's asking like, should I get partnered with Curse or should I get partnered with Full Screen? I just don't know. And I'm just saying in my mind, you could do everything by yourself, and you have something called AdSense. AdSense is a great way to earn your revenue too, and that's a good service too. And yeah, of course I did that. So I don't know, I'm still learning. I'm still a young YouTuber. I'm still learning the steps. And yeah, and obviously I don't know if I have 100K yet, so I'm still learning. I'm still a young YouTuber, and hopefully this is not a mistake. Now, Curse Network, aka Union for Gamers, not a bad partnership at all. Back in 2015, I always make gaming videos. Like, this is before vlogging. This is before everything else on this channel now. Like, back in days 2015, everything was a gaming video. I might talk about something else, but it was always a gaming video in the background, like this video right here. But Curse Network, the partnership that I just left, the benefits, they have very superb customer support. So if I email these guys, they get back to me literally the same day, 30 minutes sometimes. Very quick support in email. And another thing too, they give you music, so a good selection of music. They give you a nice dashboard. It's pretty to look at. And they give you somewhat of copyright protection. I think that's the reason why I stood with these guys for so long. I emailed them and I said, what if my channel gets a community guideline strike or a copyright strike? And they responded by saying they can assist, basically help me resolve the copyright issue. And that was probably one of the main reasons why I stayed with them. As for community guidelines, no network is in charge of resolving community guidelines. So yeah, I don't really have any copyright issues, guys. I really don't. I mean, the only copyright I probably gotta worry about is the music reviews with me and my brother. But we are working on a separate channel on that anyway, so I have this plan for a long time though that I was gonna leave this network. And it's really no hate to this specific network, it's just for all MCNs in general in 2019 and beyond. I think MCNs are just not gonna last long because YouTube is starting to take some of those features or started to adapt some of the network features that we were missing back in the days when YouTube was in its heyday, like around 2010, 2009. 10 years ago, YouTube wasn't like how it is today. As I'm thinking about it, I didn't even explain to you guys what an MCN is. I just started going with this video. MCN is a network or a company who provides or claims that they're gonna help you grow, give you benefits, give you music, give you sponsorships, give you deals, brand deals and collaborations and growing together as a network. But in reality, if there's so many people in the network, how are you gonna support so many creators at once? It's just like, I feel like I'm starting to think MCNs are just starting to be a scam now. It's just getting your money, getting percentage of your revenue, whether it's 10%, 20%, 30%. I just feel like nowadays it's just not worth it anymore, in my opinion. But anyway, just to sum everything up, you can do everything on your own. You can contact YouTubers, you can contact companies, you could grow by yourself, you know, using TubeBuddy. Like my partnership don't even have TubeBuddy or vidIQ. You know, those services will help you grow with tags and stuff. And you even have YouTubers like Roberto Blake, you have Nick, you have so many channels that's gonna give you tips and tricks for free without being partnered to grow your channel and give you some tips and advice. So everything is here on the web. You don't need to sign a contract with an MCN and take a good percentage of your revenue just because you want to try to grow, and then you're not going to get nothing out of it, and then you're locked in for 2 years. Man, MCNs are in trouble.